The guard pair, it's Suggs and Harris. And it's Carter in at the center. And looking at the Nets, we've got Johnson. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's MP in at the 4 slot. And Greg, with back-to-back games part of the schedule, how do teams feel getting into the latter part of that combo, like tonight?
Well, these games can be especially taxing mentally and physically. At this point, it's a war of attrition, and really, who can survive the night?
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Banchero against MP. Count the basket.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Johnson against Wagner. And just about a minute into the first quarter. He dishes it to Carter. Hits the three-point bomb.
During the draft, scouts talked about Carter's ability to space the floor. Hit 41% from distance in college.
Now, here's MP. His last outing with 20 points. Shoots the three. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here is Carter. 8 points his last outing. It's hauled in by Claxton. Johnson dishes to MP. Takes the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
4 on the clock. And it's Carter missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop the ability to play facing up to the basket.
And it's Harris with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Here's Banchero. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And you need guys who can make tough shots. And Banchero fills that role.
On the wing, Johnson. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
1:51 left here in the first quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. RJ, you look at Dennis Schroeder, incredibly fast, but also a veteran leader now.
Yeah, he's really matured. He knows how to make plays without making too many mistakes. That's what you get from a guy with 10-plus years in this league.
Magic on defense. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. A three from MP. That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. Dennis Smith is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's MP. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now, here's Wagner. Great tee that time from Johnson.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Banchero against MP. Another miss by Orlando.
Defense got to roll the dice there, and I'm a little surprised as it ended up going their way with the miss.
For the three. Sinks the triple. MP's got 6 points.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
They get it back. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Wagner. 17 points in his last outing. MP against Harris. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Nets. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
MP deciding where to go with it. Claxton.
And just a disciplined defender. Carter Jr. uses his instincts to make his opponent uncomfortable. Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G8, he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Well, they're still young, but the Magic, Greg, are becoming one of those league pass teams. Like people want to watch them.
Yeah, I mean, they've got some players, leaving aside any rooting interest on my part, they've got some young fellas that are definitely intriguing to watch. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Carroll, that's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The 2 biggest concerns.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Nets lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Magic trail by 4. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Filling the perimeter slots, it's Harris and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And one thing you know about Claxton, he's not going to waste his opportunity.
Yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in this league, and he's all about getting quality, high-percentage shots, Greg. He doesn't force shots that aren't there for him.
Well, Orlando shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Carter, the pass to Harris. Here's Suggs. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots off the step back. And it's Wagner missing. Nets leading by 6. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. MB finds Claxton.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating that offense beautifully.
Harris outside. Passes it to Suggs. over a minute and a half played here in the third. Back to MP. The three. It's hauled in by Harris. The Magic trail by 8. Over to the wing. Fires the three. And there's Suggs on the assist by Harris. Suggs has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, MP. 6 points for him. The shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 14 points for the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Banchero outside. Misses the three.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolled.
Here's Suggs. MP is out there with Johnson. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Bounce pass Wagner. Here's Banchero. Up and in from the low block.
And he's going to be a consistent scorer when he can get those shots to fall. Defense has to do a better job against Banchero inside.
Inside. Here's Simmons. And he drops in the layup.
Are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Pass to Black. Now, here's Suggs. They get it again. Wagner against Simmons. That's good, and Johnson with the assist.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Suggs. The shot that time, not on target. Simmons with the defensive effort. Pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
Well, you look at Banchero. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible.
And Orlando making a change here. Harris is checked in. Banchero, that's good.
And that's just some good old-fashioned bully ball from Banchero. Just a physical force.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Banchero. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Nets lead by 16.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Banchero, here we go.
And a terrific ball handler for his size. Banchero will put it on the floor and make a play.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And GA, this Nets team, kind of slim on the interior, don't you think? How can they be most effective?
Well, you've got to press that advantage as far as quickness and get out and run and challenge opposing bigs to cover you in space.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Feeds it to MP. There's a minute 47 left in the game. Down low, Claxton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Trailing by 19. The pass to Banchero. With the drive. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Brooklyn.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
MP passes to Claxton. Scored the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal it again. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Wagner passes to Banchero. Here's Harris. And it's MP with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Claxton with the bucket.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Poked away. Pass to Banchero. From deep three-point territory. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see.
The shirt looking good out there.
Here we go. Right off the bat. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Right back. One more. Great passing. Love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful
Great
pass.
setup. There we go.
I already knew. I already knew. Good reach. I like that. I like that, Danny. This is the one time you need to swipe. This is the one time you need to be spam and read.
Now Washington starting five. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Jordan Poole out there with Corey Kispert. And it's Bagley in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, we've got Cameron Johnson. Walker out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's MP in at the 4 slot. Well, we're early in the season, but some teams are really struggling. Brent, is it too early to hit the panic button?
Well, for most teams, absolutely. You got to let your guys gel and figure out their role. Building teams takes time. But, B.A., there are a few teams that might want to hammer that panic button.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Washington. MP against Kuzma. And Claxton gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Poole, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Kispert's shot is good.
Well, when you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Pass to MP. He tries for 3, and that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, B.A. And even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in D.C. that the organization is resetting and trying something new.
Now here's MP. In his last outing, he had 11 points.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's Poole. Some solid defense from Claxton.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Kuzma against MP. And they're running. Pass to Kispert. Here's Poole. He's guarded by Claxton. Tries a 10-footer. And that one fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
Here's Avdia. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Magic in Orlando.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to MP. Down low. Claxton. And he throws it down with one hand.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Washington calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now. Just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for MP. Washington ends up going with a new group. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Dennis Schroeder is out there with Walker. Then there's Johnson. Then it's MP. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Poole, the pass to Bagley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nick Claxton.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game in that particular play.
And he sinks the second. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Schroeder passes to MP. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway runs.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Kuzma, that's good.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
The Nets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Well, as a champion and a 20-point-per-game scorer, Kyle Kuzma has exceeded all expectations, Brent.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful and then maybe lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
Inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
And there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening, and then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Kispert, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
Here's MP. And the layup is good off the glass. MP's got 5 now.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Butler passes to Avdia. And here is Kuzma. He's guarded by Claxton. Here's Poole. Brooklyn with the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's MP from outside. And the Nets, another 3. 1:03 left to play in the half. Pass to Kuzma. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Right side, Walker. MP outside. There's the triple. Kispert grabs a miss. Washington trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Schroeder. And it's Poole with a rebound. Pass to Kispert. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead. Schroeder passes to MP. What if it goes? And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Nicholas Claxton, what a contribution.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Washington, Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Corey Kispert out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Bagley in at the center position, locking down the middle. Poole. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
MP, the pass to Schroeder. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. 2 points. That one goes. Now here's Poole. 7 points in the game. Pass to Kispert. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Wizards making a switch here. Schroeder finds MP. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Pass to Bagley. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Washington. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Shaman. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And again, Washington, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. MP up top. Give him 8 points now. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by MP. Johnson's got 8.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Vukcevic can't hit.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And here's MP from outside. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Some changes for Brooklyn. MP scanning the floor. Back to Sharp. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Nets lead by 7.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
We've got Ben Simmons, Sharp out there with MP. Then there's Johnson, and it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
And the long arms of Holmes utilizing that size and length to track down some offensive rebounds.
MP against Bagley. MP, the pass to Sharp. Can't get it to fall. For Washington, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Bagley. Sharp grabs the miss.
Well, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
Schroeder passes to MP. To the middle. Sharp, no good. And for the Wizards, they're shooting it well. Almost 50% from the floor. Poole against Schroeder. Poole, the pass to Holmes. Now here's Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kispert. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown, and he really took advantage.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
Here's Johnson. Rebound Washington. Abdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Holmes passes to Kispert. Simmons with the block.
Oh, what a swat by Simmons, using his size and reach to bat away the shot.
Back to Johnson. Rebound Washington. Here's Kispert. And there's Holmes on the assist from Kispert. Holmes has gotten 4 this quarter.
And Holmes upping the ante, the big man coming through.
And the Nets call time here. They're on top by 1. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
It is always fun watching a player distribute the ball like this. He's just threading the needle and finding ways to deliver the ball through the defense. He's putting on a passing clinic right now. Oh, so good.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Walker comes in for Ben Simmons. Down low. And stolen by Bagley. Kispert on the wing. Walker covering. Kuzma outside. Oh, no good. Got a chance to take the lead. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 1-point game. They get back on track. And he sinks the layup.
And that's why Schroeder is a player you want on your team, because he knows how to come up with huge plays in big situations.
The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Poole. MP outside. Hey, expanding his range. He drops it from range. And it's a 6-point Nets lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Now a timeout called by Washington. They're down by 8. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Abdia from outside. And again, Washington, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Walker finds MP. To the paint. Claxton can't get it to go.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Kuzma against MP. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Claxton passes to MP. This one belongs to Brooklyn. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Go back. Yeah, go back.
There it is.
That's
Megan.
it. That's it.
Ordered 3, brought me in, but it's all good.
It must be so nice for Jordan to kick out the open teammates in the green.
I'll switch to your spot.
There it is.
Just ball movement.
Let's go, Danny.
Let's go.
Danny the GOAT.
There you go. Fire that.
Good shot.
That's it.
It's a green bean.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Lonnie Walker. Cameron Johnson is out there with MP. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. And for the Hawks, in the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Injuries certainly playing a factor for both teams, Greg, in this matchup.
And, Kevin, it's an unfortunate part of the game, but unavoidable. Every team deals with the injuries throughout the course of the season, so there's no time now for excuses.
They get it back. Here's Johnson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
MP passes to Claxton.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. Now the pass to Capella. Murray against Walker. And there's Murray on the assist from Young.
In terms of playmaking, Trey is as good as they come.
And here's MP for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Murray dishes to Young. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
Johnson, a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Young.
I love that Trae Young puts his passes on target and in spots where his teammates are comfortable playing.
To the paint, here's Claxton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Claxton's got 6.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella, and he finishes nicely on the way.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Three-pointer on the way. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's now 6 points for MP. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Murray outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. MP deciding where to go with it. To the middle, here's Claxton. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Nets, Sharps checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Dennis Smith comes in for Walker. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder. Griffin passes to Okongwu. Some solid defense from Johnson.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Steve, what I love about Okongwu is how he uses his body and gets the most out of it.
Kevin, he has crazy athleticism for an undersized center. He's stout on defense and uses that quickness when he has the ball.
The Nets working the ball around now. Pocket 6. MP passes to Johnson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Fernando. He kicks to Griffin. Looking to end the run. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah. For Atlanta, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And it's tied up with that one. Now, here is Smith. He has 7. In the backcourt, it's the Stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Young against Smith. And Young kicks to Capella. Johnson outside. Kept alive by Atlanta. And it's Capella missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Johnson against MP. Shots good by Walker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, Johnson. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Young looking around. Inside. It'll go, and the next lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Johnson.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
MP against Johnson. Kicks it out to MP. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 9. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said, if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Murray dishes to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
MP passes to Claxton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Down low. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Just a natural-born scorer. Bogdanovich takes the hit and makes the adjustment.
Timeout called, the Nets. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Here's who Kevin Ollie starting the second half with. Johnson is out there with MP. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Lonnie Walker. And it's Claxton in at the 5. MP passes to Johnson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it. And that's what we do in life normally, right?
To the inside, Johnson draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Free throw no good for Johnson. The Hawks leading by 3. Down low, here's Capella. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to MP. The jump hook. Second chance shot. Claxton the pass to MP. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside, Walker for the tie. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Walker's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
There's a nice rhythm to Walker's jump shot. You can see it on his catch-and-shoot chances.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Kicks it out to Johnson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Inside. Here's MP. They now take the lead. MP's got 11 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Johnson from outside. Outside for Murray. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
With the lift Murray gets on his jumper, he can get a clean look from mid-range at any time.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at...
Here's Johnson. Outside, Walker. Nets passing it around. MP against Johnson. To the paint and stolen by Bogdanovich. In the backcourt, it's the stars, Young and Murray. Johnson is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Hawks.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted. And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Back to Johnson. Schroeder outside to the middle. Here's MP. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
Young outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They've led by as many as 11 points. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. And the Hawks lead by 10. Johnson against MP. On the wing, Walker. On the wing, MP. Here's Claxton. Lays it up off the glass.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Atlanta leading by 8. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Johnson. Rebound, Brooklyn. MP outside. On deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Back to Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Johnson, the pass to MP. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young finds Johnson. Young drives in. Shoots over Schroeder. The Hawks again can't hit. Nets trail by 8. Walker in the corner. And he makes good on the way.
Walker's got it going on offensively. You see him going after looks without hesitation.
And outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Walker's shot is off.
And his pure defensive effort changed their shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
I know frustrated at times, but to me, that's just his passion showing. He cares about the outcome of every play.
MP passes to Johnson. MP against Johnson. MP dishes to Johnson. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, Walker loves to find these opportunities. He looks for chances to light you up at the arc.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They trail by 7. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And
Yep. Yep.
Good shot.
I like
She
that.
can't miss. She can't miss.
She's on fire.
Stay left, Danny.
Oh. Okay.
Hit me.
There it is. Oh, that's a dunk. That's a dunk. 2014.
Nice.
Let's go, Megan.
MVP.
Right.
MVP. Oh.
Good defense, good defense.
Oh, go, get that.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action with two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke, and checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Johnson is out there with MP. Then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Claxton in at the center position. And for the Kings, Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Sabonis in at the center position, locking down the middle. And both of these teams we'll be seeing tonight are simply fantastic from distance, Grant.
Well, one thing about the NBA right now is that no lead is ever safe. You know, most games in the league are like that with all the three-point shooting capabilities. So you can never count out a team in this day's game.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Pass to Claxton. Back to MP. Oh, from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Sacramento now.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And Doris, for Brooklyn, what do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
EA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Goes up from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark.
An electric player. Fox is so much fun to watch.
Schroeder passes to MP. And just about a minute into this first quarter.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Fox. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Goes up again. Brooklyn with the board. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Schroeder against Fox. On the wing, Murray. And that one hits the back iron.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
To the inside. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Fox. They kick it out to Murray. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Barnes against Johnson. Barnes.
physically, he's tougher, which usually makes you mentally tougher. And what you admire is that he enjoys putting in the work.
MP against Barnes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Timeout called. The Kings
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard...
The Kings leading. On the court right now. Second quarter for the Nets. MP is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Dennis Smith. And it's Walker in at the small forward position. MP with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. To the paint. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got 6.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Outside Monk. Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
It's so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You take a look at Fox. He's being counted among the top 10 players in the Western Conference as votes continue to pour in.
I'm sure he's honored to have a spot on the list, but you know what he's really eyeing is a spot in the starting lineup.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Barnes, he's checked in for Herder. Yes, it's good.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
MP looking around. Here's Claxton. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Fox. It's tipped. Schroeder passes to MP. Three-pointer. Grabs the miss. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Over Schroeder, and the basket by Monk. Monk's got his first basket.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Murray against MP. To the middle. Here's Walker. Good. And the assist. Goes to MP. MP's got his 6th assist of the night. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
Smith passes to Claxton. And here's MP. Back to Claxton. It's rebounded by Sabonis. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Smith. Good on the shot. Smith's gotten his 2nd bucket.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Fox. Some solid defense from Claxton.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Fox, the pass to Sabonis.
Well, so intelligent at recognizing where to roll to open space. Domantas Sabonis, very crafty.
Brooklyn calls timeout. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with: how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good.
And we're through the first half of play here in And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Kevin Huerter really making a difference here.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Fox and Monk, they're the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. From deep, MP. Monk grabs the miss. Sacramento has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Kicks it out to Barnes. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Walker. Pass to MP. Down low. Here's Claxton. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Fox against Schroeder. Fox, that's good. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Domantas Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox are a great tandem. Sabonis said, quote, "He lets me be me. A starting point guard usually doesn't like the big man bringing up the ball, but he lets me do my thing, and I feel like we feed off of each other. He's so fast. Can get to the rim, I can get him open, and then let him do his thing, so it works both ways." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Outside Barnes. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Claxton. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Murray against MP. Back to Johnson. Over Fox. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, Pierre, we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the 3-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, "I'm going to attack."
Barnes, it's good.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here is our race for Rookie of the Year. You can feel the excitement around this group. So much potential. You look at MP. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now. But I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
Pass to Herder. Out to the right wing. Here's Lyles. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Zinkoff. And it's MP with a rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Chalk up 2 there.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Ellis. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Can't connect from short range. And here are the Nets now. They're on a 13-5 run. MP up top. Pass to Walker. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Herder gets the bucket. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Now here's Walker. MP outside. Back to Walker. That won't go either for Walker.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Sabonis outside. Pass to Ellis. Here's Lyles. Herder with it. Lots of room. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Now Simmons. Over Herder. Hits the target from 18 feet. Simmons has got 6 points.
Well, Ben Simmons gets to that mid-range jumper and knocks it down consistently. Look out, folks.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates.
checked in for the Kings. So the Nets making a switch here. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 8 on the floor for Brooklyn. Johnson is out there with MP. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Walker. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. MP no good. Sacramento has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Pass to Sabonis. Now here's Fox. Simmons defending. And here's Fox. 14 feet away. Rebound Brooklyn. MP's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Simmons. MP outside. Oh, tries a 3. Connects from downtown. That gives him a double-double.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 5. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Harrison Barnes.
And there was absolutely nothing they could do to slow him down in this one. It seemed like every shot he put up went in. And his teammates responded smartly by continuing to feed him all night.
The Kings making a switch here. Checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Schroeder, he's checked in for Simmons. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. They told the team to dig deep, play with passion, finish this game out right. We'll see if they do, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Johnson with a bucket.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
Sacramento shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Schroeder against Fox. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Claxton.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead to solid execution at the line.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Claxton can't get it to go. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Out to Fox. Pass to Herder. Now here's Fox. So the Kings win it. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.